Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. This is Rich here tonight talking to you about XRP. XRP right now is sitting at 43 cents. I believe our bottom is finally in on XRP. I think from here we just go upward. I think we're going to get back to where we should be. We should have never actually fell below 60 cents, in my opinion, but the whole Terra Luna thing, I believe, pulled it down much further. But from here on out, I think it's going to be an upward trend. I think Bitcoin is probably going to go into its retracement soon and pull all the altcoins with it. And let's take a look. So, do you see XRP go to $7 in 2022? In my opinion, XRP goes much higher than $7. I believe bare minimum for XRP is 10 bucks in a bull run. I don't think we're going to see $7. I think that's going to be a stopping point with a little bit of a pullback and then a push up from there. If the SEC lawsuit settles first, I think we're going closer to $20. Because, in my opinion, I still believe XRP should be between $7 and $10 right now. I think it's the most held back coin in all of cryptocurrency. I mean, think about it, okay? It's the most scrutinized. It's always up, it always has issues of some sort holding it back. I mean, there's this coin has the most utility. It's the greenest coin, the fastest coin. It has all the banks, all the money behind it. But yet we're still sitting down here at 43 cents. I think when we finally see XRP go to where it's supposed to be, I think a lot of people are going to be very shocked in that. So let's get into Flare. Flare is coming in July of 2022. July 4th is that's the date that everybody seems to be talking about. And we're all going to get an airdrop just for holding XRP. So people that don't even hold XRP right now are going to want to buy before the 4th of July so that they could get the Flare airdrop. And again, I think that's going to be huge. I mean, look at the airdrops we already got. I know we got Songbird, Elysian, and I mean, it's just airdrop after airdrop after airdrop just for being an XRP holder. I mean, at some point, we're probably going to get rich just on airdrops without even touching our XRP. And then I'm going to get into something else. The US dollar could go digital. Okay, this is from March 2022. It's not could go digital, it needs to go digital. We have to be pioneers in this field. The US always wants to be the first of in everything. Well, I think to be first in a digital dollar, I think what we need to do is get regulatory clarity in place. We have to have regulations. I mean, China kind of beat us with the yuan or the yuan, and I mean, we're kind of lagging when it comes to a digital currency in the US. I think a lot of the reason why is because anybody that has money, the rich people of the country, I'm talking the super rich, they want to keep those dollars flowing. They don't want to go digital. They're kind of holding back the thought of it, but yet every day they're calling for it. You know, you have Elizabeth Warren out there with regulatory clarity and regulations being put on Bitcoin. They always say Bitcoin. I don't know why, but anytime they're talking about regulatory clarity, they bring up Bitcoin. And that's because Bitcoin is always brought up alongside of any type of, how can I put this? Any type of illegal activity, they always try to tie to Bitcoin. Oh, a computer got hacked, they stole Bitcoin. It's like always that. They use that as the example. But what if they used XRP? They can't really say anything bad about XRP because it's green, it's fast, it's cheap, and if they start talking about it, they can only say good things about it. They can't really say bad things about XRP. And but yet the whole process is always trying to hold back regulatory clarity. I believe that's the whole reason we have an SEC lawsuit right now. The best we could hope for from that lawsuit, Ripple wins, we get regulatory clarity on XRP. But then the next day, they're going to bring a different coin in and do the same exact thing. They don't need to do that with every single coin. Instead, they have to make regulations and then take each coin and say this one does not meet our regulations. So this coin is no longer any good and we need to get rid of it. So let's get into something else that I want to talk about. Does your financial advisor speak crypto? And this is a big thing. I actually called a few financial advisors on the phone and I wanted to feel out, relatively what they feel about cryptocurrency. What I came to understand that financial advisors do not want to get you into crypto. Why? Because they always go back to the same thing. There's so much volatility in it. You could be wrecked in it. You're going to lose all your money in it. But the problem is this. They should be pushing their customers into it. You know how many people would go to a financial advisor if they were getting them into crypto and they were making huge gains and getting rich? Everybody out there would want to talk to a financial advisor tomorrow. But let's get back to regulatory clarity. I believe once we have regulatory clarity, financial advisors would start talking about crypto, because now they would feel safe getting their customers into it. They would say, okay, let's get you into this crypto because it has regulatory clarity. Or let's get you into this one. It looks like it's about to go and it has clarity. You see what I mean? It's like anything. People want to feel safe in their investments. I think a lot of people will pour in, but here's the thing. With XRP, we're all early. We're so early. We're in XRP at its infancy stage. People that get in after the clarity, after everything's already done, and the dust settles and XRP is flying, it's going to be too late for most people to get in. I think we all got in at the right time. I think we're all going to get rich off of it, and I think we're going to see parabolic moves. And I mean, it might not happen overnight. I know a lot of people still talk about the flip of the switch and all that. And I believe that can happen also. But again, unless we have a crystal ball or we can see the future, we're never going to know. And then this. Investors may be able to counter inflation with crypto. I think this right here is the number one way of beating inflation. Think about it, okay? You get into crypto, and all of a sudden, inflation hits. And I don't think we've seen true inflation yet. I think inflation's going to get much, much worse. So we get rich, right? And say, for instance, XRP goes off and say it goes to $20 or so. And you're not super rich, but you're richer than you were yesterday. And you have money. Well, the thing is, inflation doesn't really affect people with a whole lot of money. I mean, they realize, hey, I'm paying more for this, I'm paying more for that. But it doesn't affect them the same way it affects a poor person or someone who doesn't have a lot of money. Those people have it the worst. And inflation right now is taking a huge toll on the middle class with gas prices, food prices. I mean, people are getting wrecked daily with inflation, and it doesn't have to be that way. If you invest in crypto, all of a sudden, that inflation doesn't seem as bad as it could have been if you never got into crypto. Because if crypto goes off, of course, you could be like, hey, I'm paying $5 a gallon for gas, but my gains this year are huge, so it doesn't affect you the same way. But I think they're talking a little bit different about the way they're wording this. They're saying investors may be able to counter inflation with crypto. So, as an investor of anything, you want huge gains. And inflation, I believe, is going to push the price of crypto up. So, if you invest in crypto now and inflation goes higher, it's of course going to push the dollar down. Your dollar is going to be worth less. which is going to push the value of crypto higher. And that's what I believe they're talking about in this article. So now, here we go again with the XRP rise. XRP is going to rise quicker than anyone knows. And I believe XRP could easily hit $100. If Luna could fall, XRP can hit $100. So everyone out there, what I want to leave you with today is know what you invested in, know what you hold. Don't sell it until you're comfortable selling it. Don't buy into the FUD and just sit back, be patient, and wait and hodl on. Have a great evening, everyone. As always, this was Rich here with you on the Common Sense Crypto channel. Have a great night.